Are you ready to create a life you crave? Let's spin that doom loop of negativity into an upward success cycle and start living lucky.
Good morning.
I'm Jana.
I'm Jason.
And we are living lucky.
You are too.
Abundance is everywhere.
Right? And a lot of times we're looking for abundance.
But we already have it.
And we don't recognize it.
Every single person has it. It's just choosing and recognizing, becoming aware of where the universe is providing abundance for you.
Right. And there's someone out there right now, because I was this person years ago that was like, I'm getting so much of what I don't want. And I didn't recognize that as abundance. You know, it's like, why am I not finding what I want? Wrong question. And I realized I'm finding a lot of what I don't want.
You know, it really was an aha moment for me when Jason said yesterday, even if you are obese or overweight, that's the universe providing you abundance. You are abundant in food, time.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
And you're not using what you're given. Like, so you're given the time, but you're using it to just lay around, to be sedentary, to not move, to not exercise. And I think in our souls, like we're giving these things the opportunities, and our souls oftentimes will say, I want to go do something. Mm-hmm. And then there's something else saying, but I just want to stay comfortable. I want to stay in my comfort zone. So we can say that we want abundance, we want wealth and health and relationships, and we don't take the action with what we're given.
That is so spot on. That is so spot on.
I see it myself also. Like I want to write a book, and we've put so much like in our learning and the things that we've done, experienced.
So what's
the
stopping
help that we've
you?
done is that if I write the book, I'm going to be uncomfortable, and I'm going to have to, and it's permanent. Like, but it's really not, right? So I can change my view anytime, because a belief is literally just your current level of understanding.
Write it in pencil, and then you can always erase.
See, and that's a great idea. Seriously. Like you said it like it's a simple fix, but oftentimes it is a simple fix. It's just saying, I'm going to do this because it's something that's in me and I want to do, and I'm willing to put the work in. It's like, it's a different topic, but the guitar, like that's something I thought like I've romanticized about and fantasized about
for your whole life.
I had a guitar for 25 years, and I haven't. It's been in the case for 25 years, except for like 3 times when I pulled it out to take lessons.
I was going through my piano music, and I found these books that we bought. Learn the ukulele.
Yeah,
Jason went through a very brief ukulele
because I was looking for an easier way to
learn the guitar.
Because I like being around a campfire, being in a crowd, being like it feels good to just sing those kumbaya type songs. Easy for you to say.
So, would you say then you're abundant in?
I'm abundant in capability,
ideas
and capability. But I'm not like, there's a capacity thing. So it's like picking those things that I'm really inspired to do and inspire myself to do and feel it's a stretch from my comfort zone, but it's not too big of a stretch. So I see the areas where I'm holding myself back, but also I'm seeing the areas where I'm growing. And I really like to move into the areas that are more, I guess, of a priority for me.
I guess when I analyze my life, I feel like I am very abundant in time and freedom. I am very abundant in time and freedom. And yet, I often say, oh, I don't think I have the time.
Yeah.
I don't think I have the time. Or I start on a project, and then I feel like my freedom is...
That projects take away your freedom because it compartmentalizes your time.
Yes. And then at the same time, sometimes when I feel overwhelmed, I feel like there's so many things that I could be doing. And then I end up not doing anything because I don't know which one to pick.
It's like a Cheesecake Factory menu.
Yeah, but Cheesecake Factories are way too big. Can we just all agree on this? Like, why do they serve everything? Although today is actually National Pumpkin Cheesecake Day, and I was thinking this morning, maybe we should go to the Cheesecake Factory and get some pumpkin cheesecake.
It's probably on sale today.
But yes, it's like sitting down at a Cheesecake Factory, and you go there for the cheesecake, right? You're like, oh, you know what? We're going to have some nice cheesecake afterwards. But then they give you this book of a menu, and that you're so abundant in choices.
Yes.
That's our problem, Jason, is we are abundant in choices.
And I think that's where it falls out or lines up to know, like you talk about it all the time. Like, go inside and figure out exactly what you want, look for that, and then you can pick where you're going. So you could still go to the Cheesecake Factory, but know what you want. Like, know exactly. And the Cheesecake Factory is one of those places where you could know what you want, and it's probably on that dang menu. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if they serve sushi there.
I think they might.
I think they
have
everything.
Sushi cheesecake.
But the thing is oftentimes we don't know what we want.
Whoa. I have to think about this. I think they do serve some sort of like sushi cheesecake. So they serve every flavor of cheesecake you could possibly imagine. So you're eating the consistency of cheesecake.
Oh God, I just vomited in my mouth.
This is not an advertisement for Cheesecake Factory.
How do you like your tuna cheesecake, sir? Or your salmon cheesecake?
Tastes like cheesecake, smells like
tuna. Smells like salmon.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's like the riverfront of an Alaskan bear trap.
I think the whole idea of being abundant in choices is an aha moment for me. And I love where you started out. Because to me, I consider that freedom. When I have an abundant in choices, that means I have freedom. And yet at the same time, that feels overwhelming to me sometimes. That, oh my gosh, I have so many things to choose from. I don't know what to choose.
Well, there is a study in marketing about giving someone 3 choices versus giving someone like 7 or 9 choices or more. Like when you give someone 3 choices, oftentimes they're going to pick the middle. And if you give someone more, they're like, I don't know, I can't make a choice. So it's like, let's just decide, what is it that I do want to do? Like, what's the roadmap or the route that I want to take? And let's start taking that route.
Yes.
And that makes things a lot easier. It creates less confusion and more clarity because we start knowing this is where I'm going.
You know what? That is so big because I feel like when people do give me choices, even when I go for services, like if I go to a coach and they say I can provide A package, B package, or C package, that's great. If they say or D, whatever,
anything you want,
an a la carte menu, you decide whatever it is you need. Then I'm like, I don't know, because we don't know what we don't know. We don't know what we don't want or want.
And so to me, like when you said that, I thought she's going to go to like the car dealership.
Yeah.
When it's like, I went in for an oil change and a tire rotation. And they're like, okay, these are some other things that we could work on because your car needs this. And we're very much like vehicles that are moving through life. And a lot of times we don't know what we need to work on, what we need to tune up, what we need to repair.
Tune up. I see what you did.
And then they say, well, if you want to get everything fixed,
yes,
it's going to be $6,000 or $2,000. If you want to just stick with what the oil change and tire rotation that you came in, it's $150, $200. Or these are some other recommendations that we have in the middle that it's going to be about $2,500. And I'm like, well, let's just do the middle because some of these things I don't know what you're talking about. How important are they?
Okay, so I'm going to get us back on track here. So where are you abundant in your life? Where is it that you are abundant? And really think about this because...
Think about the negative abundance and the positive abundance.
Yes, and nobody has ever put it in words like that to me, that I have negative abundance And sometimes if I say, well, you know what, I really want to make more money, well, that cuts into my time and freedom. And all of a sudden then I feel
hampered.
Yes.
Yeah. And and it's literally just saying, if you look at abundance as piles, like I've got a pile of, like, let's go back to the obesity issue. If I've got a pile of time and food,
yes,
do I need all that? Or can I take the food that's fuel and use that and take some of the time that is sedentary and sitting around and put some movement in there? So it's just moving the pile from the negative abundant pile to and flipping the coin over, and getting the good parts of that abundance that's already there and already available, turning the coin over to the other side of, well, I can do this with my time instead of rest, instead of just emotional eating.
Yeah, or binge watching. I mean, I find myself sometimes, because I don't know, I mean, I get fatigue, work fatigue.
And also decision fatigue.
Decision fatigue,
because
work fatigue.
There's so many choices. Like
but when I flip it and reframe it and say, it's because I'm so abundant in choices. Oh, I just had an aha moment. And in fact, I'm going to go make a list right now of where I have negative abundance, or where the abundance is actually working against me, which we all know everything is working in our favor.
Yes.
But we just need to recognize where I can move that pile of abundance, like you said, into something, channel it into something a little more productive, efficient, and beneficial for my soul.
I love that you use the word channel, because a channel is something that is directional, and it's also something that I think has flow in it.
Wow. This is a good one. This is a podcast worth listening to a few times, I think.
I do too.
Woo! Thanks for joining us.
Keep living lucky.
Bye-bye. If the idea of living lucky appeals to you, visit us at startlivinglucky.com.